Today's adventure starts at the little castle.
Hard times.
Food delivery!
Oh, hello, Mr. Elf. Lovely day.
It certainly is.
Hi, Holly. Hi, Ben. Come up.
Mr. Elf is kind delivering our food.
Yes. Where would we be without elves?
No idea, Your Majesty. Cheerio, Mr. Elf. Is there something else?
No. Well, yes. I was just wondering if you could pay us today.
Pay you?
Yes. You haven't paid us any money for ages.
Oh, right. How much do we owe you?
492 gold coins.
Gosh, that's a lot. Don't worry, Ben. We'll just get some money, won't we, Nanny?
Money doesn't grow on trees, Holly.
No?
No. It grows in the magic money chest.
Oh, there's only one coin in it.
One coin is all we need. I throw it into the magic money chest.
It sounds like popcorn.
Don't lift the lid up until it stops.
It's full of gold coins. Wow! Can I have a go?
All right. I'll just empty the chest. Now, Ben, throw the coin in.
But I haven't got a coin. You made them all disappear.
Oh, without a coin, we can't make money.
I've got a button.
Perhaps that will work.
It's doing its popcorn thing. Oh, it's full of buttons. Nanny, can you buy things with buttons?
Mr. Elf, would it be okay to pay you in buttons?
No.
The magic money chest broken?
Yes, Your Majesty. For some reason, it's just making buttons.
And we need to pay Mr. Elf.
Don't worry, Holly. I'll sort this out. Ah, this is embarrassing. But the thing is, we're a bit short of money today.
No reason to be embarrassed, Your Majesty. No reason at all.
Sorry and all that.
No, please don't give it another thought.
Good.
When you get some money, let me know, and I'll bring the food right back. Bye!
Oh, bye. I've good news and bad news.
What's the bad news?
The bad news is there is no good news. Mr. Elf's taken breakfast away.
And all because we don't have any silly money.
What's money for?
I'm not really sure, Holly, but the elves seem to like it.
Couldn't you fix the magic money chest, Daddy?
It's not broken. We just need a gold coin to throw in. Who's got one?
That's the problem, dear. Nobody's got one.
So how do we get a gold coin?
My dad gets paid gold coins for doing his job.
Really?
Could you do a job, Daddy, and get a gold coin?
I suppose I could give it a try.
What sort of job will you get, Daddy?
I'm not sure. I must be good at lots of things. I'm the king. Ah, wise old elf. I'm looking for a job.
Ha ha! Very funny, Your Majesty.
No, I'm serious. I need to earn a gold coin.
I see. Normally you'd have to go to the Elf Job Centre and answer lots of questions. But in your case...
No. I command you to treat me like anyone else.
Yes, sire.
Name?
The king.
Mr. King. What was your last job?
The king.
The King. Any skills?
Being king.
We don't have a king job right now. We need a toy factory worker, or a farmer, or a sailor.
Ooh, Daddy, sailor sounds fun.
Yes, I like messing about in boats.
You will be a sailor on our brand new ship, Your Majesty.
It's the king!
Hooray! I'm not the king today. I'm just a humble sailor.
But we need a king to launch our new ship.
Oh, all right then. I'll just be a king for a moment. I declare this ship launched. Hurrah! Now treat me like any new sailor.
OK, you can mop the deck.
Right.
You're doing very well, Daddy.
It's rather dull. Why don't I speed things up with some magic?
No, Daddy. The elves don't like magic.
You're job looks fun. Let's swap.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Much better. Oh, this is fun.
Where to starboard?
Which way's starboard? Why can't they just say left or right?
We've hit a rock! Abandon ship!
Hello, Your Majesty. How's everything going?
Very well. But that ship wasn't strong enough. Have you got another one?
Maybe you're not cut out to be a sailor, Your Majesty.
What other jobs did the elf lady say I could do?
The toy factory, Daddy. That would be fun. It's the king!
Hooray! I'm not the king today. I'm just a humble factory worker like you lot.
But we need a king to inspect the toys.
OK, I'll be king for a second. It's perfect. Right, now I'm just a humble factory worker again. What do I do?
Press this button and out comes the gloop.
What about something a bit more interesting? Making the toys.
No, Your Majesty.
The painting.
Perhaps not.
The packing.
No. Today you are the gloop elf.
Very good, Daddy.
I think I'm really getting the hang of this.
Don't go so fast, Daddy.
What? Go faster! All right!
How are you getting on, Your Majesty? Perhaps you're not suited to factory work, Your Majesty.
What was the last job on the list?
Working on the farm, Daddy.
The king has arrived to start our harvest dance.
Hooray! I'm not the king today. I'm here to do farm work.
But it's our holiday.
Not when there's work to be done.
You heard the king. Back to work.
Righto, what do I do?
This pumpkin needs watering, so it'll grow nice and big.
It's not growing.
It takes a long time, King Thistle. Weeks and weeks.
Let's speed it up with a little magic.
No, Daddy.
That'll help it grow.
Wow, that's a big pumpkin.
It's still growing. It's not going to stop.
Ah! The pumpkin's going to explode.
Right. Well, that's as good a time as any to finish my day's work. How many gold coins have I earned?
For being a sailor, you earned 1 gold coin. But for sinking the ship, we'll have to take it back. For working in the factory, you earned 1 gold coin. But for causing a duck flood, we'll have to take it back. And for working on the farm, you earned 1 gold coin. But for making the pumpkin explode, we'll have to take it back.
But I need a gold coin. I suppose I'll just have to come back to work tomorrow.
Ah! Take the gold coin and don't come back tomorrow.
1 gold coin. I earned it all myself.
Oh, well done, darling.
We just chuck it in the magic money chest.
It's doing the popcorn thing.
It's full of gold coins.
We're rich again.
Hooray!
Well done, Daddy. You worked so hard today.
It was fun. Well, I'm off. Don't want to be late.
Where are you going, Daddy?
Back to work. I've decided to work evenings.
But we have the money, Daddy.
There's more to work than money, Holly. The elves need me.
Your Majesty, we need you.
You see?
We want you to be the king again.
But kings don't work. I want to be useful.
But kings are useful.
We needed a king to launch the elf ship.
That's true. You launched the elf ship, Daddy. Even though you sort of sank it as well.
We couldn't make our toys if a king didn't inspect them.
And most importantly, a king has to start our harvest dance.
I see. Well, in that case, start the harvest dance. Oh, maybe I am quite good at being king.
I think it's the job you're second best at.
Really? And what job am I best at?
Being Daddy.
Today's adventure starts at the meadow.
Nanny's magic test.
Keep up, children. We don't want to be late for your magic test.
Nanny Plum, why do we have to take a magic test?
All fairies take a magic test. It's how you get your magic licence. This is mine.
Ooh, will ours look like that?
No, this is a grown-up licence. You'll be getting a children's licence.
Who gives us the magic test?
The elves do.
But elves don't like magic. No, but we do make the wands.
And elves do like tests.
Good morning, everyone. Have you come for your magic test?
Yes, Mrs. Elf.
Until the test is finished, I am not Mrs. Elf. I am Mrs. Examiner.
Yes, Mrs. Examiner.
Lift up these pebbles, please. Move them forwards.
This is hard. Yes.
Now backwards. When I clap my hands, stop. Excellent. And finally, one simple question. Magic must only be used for serious things or just for fun?
Is the answer magic must only be used for serious things?
Correct. You've all passed the magic test.
Hooray!
And I'm Mrs. Elf again. You may now hug me.
Well done, everyone. Here are your licenses, signed by me, the Chief Examiner.
I knew they'd pass because I taught them.
That makes their success even more amazing.
Thank you, wise old elf.
Perhaps we should have a little celebration.
Oh, yes. Can we have a party?
And what every party needs is magic jelly!
Nanny, I don't think that's such
Magic jelly! Lots and lots!
Ah! Jelly flood!
What's a daisy? Used a bit too much magic there.
Nanny Plum, do you even have a magic license?
Of course I do.
Oh, dear. It's expired.
What does that mean?
It means it's worthless.
Can't I do magic then?
No, it's against the law. No grown-up fairy can do magic without a license.
What?
I'm taking away your wand.
You can't do that.
I just did.
It's an outrage. The king will be very angry. It's not funny.
You're right. It's not funny.
Nanny does not have a license. She must not do magic.
Yes, wise old elf. But maybe we can overlook it just this once, as it's Nanny.
It's because it is Nanny we shouldn't overlook it. She's dangerous.
Wise old elf, I am your king, and I must...
Yes? Is your license up to date, Your Majesty?
My license? Well, I'm sure. I mean, I...
Maybe I should take a look.
No need for that. The wise old elf is right, Nanny Plum. Rules are rules.
What? So I can never do magic again?
Of course you can. Can she?
She will have to go back to magic school first.
Magic school?
Yes, Mrs. Fig's magic school.
Oh. Hello, Figgy.
My name is Mrs. Fig.
You remember me, don't you?
How could I forget? In all my years of teaching, I never had another pupil like you.
Thank you. I was her best pupil.
The wise old elf has taken away Nanny Plum's wand.
Very sensible.
And he has sent her back to your magic school.
What?
Yes, I'm back, you lucky old thing.
Good luck, Nanny.
Oh, I'm the one that'll need the luck. The first thing to know about magic is magic always leads to trouble. So, for our first lesson, you will not have a real wand. You will have this stick.
And what does it do?
Nothing.
Oh, why can't I have a real wand?
You need to learn how to use magic sensibly.
But I use magic for lots of sensible things, like ironing the king's underpants or dusting the fridge or polishing the carpets or...
Miss Plum, I am the teacher. If you want to pass your magic test, I suggest you start listening to me. Let's see how you hold your wand. No, all wrong. You're making magic, not stirring soup.
Is that better?
It'll do for the moment. Now, a few questions.
Can't we do a spell instead?
How do you stop a squirrel nesting on your roof?
Turn them into a frog.
How do you get a mouse out of your kitchen?
Turn them into a frog.
How do you rescue an elf who is stuck up a tree?
Oh, I know this one. Turn them into a frog.
Is that your answer to everything, Nanny Plum? Turn them into a frog?
Yes.
Oh, dearie me. This is going to be a long day.
How was your lesson today, Nanny?
Really good. I got a couple of things wrong at the start, but I got better and better all day.
That's great.
I'm all ready for my test tomorrow. Ask me any question you like.
OK. How do you stop a mole from digging up your lawn?
Turn them into a frog.
No. That's not the answer in the book.
Are you sure? Maybe you're reading it wrong.
I don't think so.
Oh, I find the answer to most things is turn them into a frog.
Nanny, don't keep saying turn them into a frog. That will never be the answer.
Oh, all right. I'll try and remember that.
Morning, Nanny Plum. Have you come to take your magic test?
Yes, Mrs. Elf.
Until the test is finished, I am not Mrs. Elf. I am Mrs. Examiner.
Right you are, Mrs. Elf.
I'll take this one.
Yes, Mr. Chief Examiner.
But that's not fair. I thought I was going to have Mrs. Elf.
Quiet, please. The test has begun. Here is your wand back.
Oh, nice to see you again.
Please lift this rock up in the air.
But it's really big.
I know.
Can't I use a pebble?
The pebbles are for the children's test.
Why can't I take the children's test?
Because you're a grown-up, or you're supposed to be.
Ugh, all right. There.
Now, forwards, please. Ah!
Oi! Whose rock is that?
It belongs to the wise old elf.
Just be careful.
OK.
Reverse, please. Slowly!
Ah! What's happened to my castle?
The wise old elf told me to do it.
Sorry, Your Majesty. Now, forwards again. And when I clap my hands, you must stop.
No problemo.
Stop. Stop! 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 Whew! Oh, bring the rock back here. Now, I want you to magic this rock into something else.
A frog?
No,
I can do frogs.
an egg.
What do you want an egg for?
Oh, just do it, please.
All right. Keep your hair on.
I said an egg, not a chicken.
There, one egg. Did I pass?
The practical test is over, but you still have to answer one question. How would you help a tadpole become a grown-up?
To help a tadpole become a grown-up,
Nanny, what's your favourite spell?
turn them into a frog?
Correct.
I knew it!
The test is over, and it's bad news.
Did I fail?
It's worse than that. You passed.
Hooray!
You may now do magic again.
Did you hear that, Wand? We're back in business.
Oh dear, magic always leads to trouble.
No, it doesn't.
Show me one piece of sensible magic.
OK, there's one piece of magic I've been wanting to do all day.
What's that?
Turn you into a frog.
You can't do that.
Oh, yes, I can. Here's my licence.
Oh dear.
Frog time.
Like I said, magic always leads to trouble.
Today's adventure starts at the Great Elf Tree on Christmas Eve.
Ben and Holly's Christmas.
Hello? Ah! Big people!
Hello, wise old elf. It's me, Father Christmas.
Father Christmas! Why are you dressed like that?
I'm in disguise. Top secret and all that.
Ooh!
I've popped down to check how you elves and fairies are doing with the Christmas preparations.
Everything is in hand, Mr. Christmas.
We've made all the toys for you to give to the children of the world.
Dolls' houses, footballs and teddy bears.
Lovely.
And Mr. Elf has been flying day and night, delivering the toys to you at the North Pole.
Good, good. And how about the Christmas crackers?
The fairies are in charge of the crackers. Hello, everyone. We have a visitor.
Ho, ho, ho. Ah! Of course. You don't know who I am. I'm in disguise.
You're Father Christmas!
Oh, yes.
Mr. Christmas, would you like to test a cracker?
Wow, that's loud.
Yes, Nanny Plum is in charge of the bangs.
Less bang, please, Nanny.
What? But the bang is the best bit.
That's why we do the cracker making underground.
Let's try the paper hat. How do I look?
Very Christmassy.
And we've got some good cracker jokes this year.
What do you get if you cross a kangaroo and a sheep?
A woolly jumper.
Daddy, that's awful.
Cracker jokes are meant to be awful.
That's why we get King Thistle to write them.
And the cracker toys.
This year, we've made telephones to put in the crackers.
A tiny telephone. Does it really work?
No, it's just a lump of plastic.
And down there, all the bits and bobs are put into the crackers by magic.
Mr. Elf has delivered loads of Christmas crackers to the shops already.
Good.
The big people pick them up and put them on the shelves. And they have no idea the crackers were made by elves and fairies.
Jolly good work. And how are the Christmas trees?
The pine elves have been growing them all year. Hello! We've come to see the Christmas trees.
Ho, ho, ho!
Hello, Father Christmas. Like the outfit. What fashion is it exactly?
It's meant to be a disguise.
So many lovely Christmas trees.
Yes, pine elves are good at growing Christmas trees.
And we're Pine Elves!
Ooh, this pine tree has little windows in it.
Yes, we live in a great oak tree. The pine elves live in a great pine tree. All elves live in trees.
Goodness knows why.
How'd you get all the Christmas trees to the shops?
Once a year, the big people come and cut the trees down. And they have no idea the Christmas trees were grown by us little people.
But what if they cut down the great pine tree?
There's no danger of that. The great pine tree is too big.
Everything seems in hand. Thank you, elves and fairies.
Our pleasure.
I need to get back to the North Pole and change clothes. I can't deliver presents dressed like this. Bye!
Bye-bye, Father Christmas.
Now, where did I leave my sleigh?
The big people should be here any moment to cut the trees down.
Here they come!
They mustn't see us. Everyone into the great pine tree. You all stay down here. I'm going upstairs to take a look. Close the shutters. Good. Now we're completely hidden.
Right, men! Let's cut these Christmas trees down! Timber!
It's really loud up there.
No problem. We pine elves are used to the noise. That was loud.
I think they've finished.
Excellent. They've taken all the trees.
Even the great pine tree.
Ah! Where's the upstairs gone?
The big people have taken it.
Don't worry. The wise old elf will sort this out. Where is the wise old elf?
It's for you.
Oh, hello.
Your Majesty! It's a disaster! The great pine tree has been cut down with all the pine elves inside.
Well, if they will insist on living in a Christmas tree, what do they expect?
Your Majesty, that is not helpful.
Honestly, why can't they live like normal people in a castle?
Nanny Plum, tea break.
Ooh, thank you, Queen Thistle. Cracker testing is thirsty work.
That's the sound of big feet.
The big people are coming!
They mustn't see the little castle.
Oh, yes. I know. I'll shrink it down. Shrink, little castle. Shrink, shrink, shrink. Good. With any luck, the big people won't notice it now.
Ah, Nanny Plum! You've shrunk me as well!
Oh, here come the big people.
Now, where did I leave my sleigh? Oh, what's this? A toy castle. I didn't know the elves were making these.
I'm not a toy. I'm Queen Thistle.
What's that squeaky noise? Oh, well, I'll just take this toy to the North Pole myself, or else some poor child won't get their Christmas present.
Mr. Christmas!
Ho, ho, ho! Away we go!
Oh, dear.
Home at last. Where is my castle?
Somehow it sort of shrunk itself down. And Father Christmas thought it was a toy, and he's taken it to the North Pole.
What?
Well, if some people will live in houses that look like little toy castles, what do they expect?
The Queen will sort this out. Queen Thistle! We have a little problem up here that we might need a hand sorting out. Where is the Queen?
On her way to the North Pole. Somehow she shrank down inside the castle.
I see. I'll just have to sort this mess out myself then. Let's give Father Christmas a ring. Ah, good. A phone. Ah!
Put me down! Ah! Get me out of this cracker!
Still one more box of crackers? Let's get them loaded.
Daddy's taking a long time.
I'm the king!
Oh, another box of crackers. It's funny, we never see who delivers them.
Ah! Trapped in a cracker!
Oh, well. At least I can phone for help. Ah, yes. It's not a phone. It's a lump of plastic.
Get me out of this cracker!
Trees! Last delivery of Christmas trees!
Wow, that's a big Christmas tree.
Stacked up in a garden centre. How embarrassing.
the North Pole. I need to get ready for my Christmas deliveries. One last toy to be wrapped.
I'm not a toy. I'm Queen Thistle. Ah! Ow! Let me out! I'm the queen.
King Thistle trapped in a cracker? The wise old elf stuck in a Christmas tree? Queen Thistle wrapped up as a present? What will happen next? Join us again as our Christmas adventure continues. Today's adventure starts at the little castle.
Nanny Plum and the wise old elf swap jobs for one whole day.
Fairy cakes! Who wants fairy cakes?
Ooh, yes, please.
Wise old elf?
Don't mind if I do. Ah, my ears are wiggling. That means there's magic about.
Well, I did make the cakes with magic.
Why can't you make cakes the normal way, by baking them in the oven?
I don't have time for baking in ovens. I have lots of work to do.
Ah, what work?
I do more work than you.
No, you don't. I do more work than you.
I could do what you do, no problem.
I could do what you do easily.
Why don't you swap jobs? Then you'd know who does the most work.
Good idea.
Ho, ho, ho. Very funny, Your Majesty.
I'm not joking. As your king, I command you to swap jobs for one day.
The wise old elf can be Nanny.
And Nanny can be the wise old elf.
But...
No buts. It's a royal command.
All right, then. You'd better have my hat.
And you'd better have my apron.
Now, I'd better warn the elves what they're in for. Calling all elves. Just for today, somebody else is going to be the wise old elf.
Who is it?
Me!
Nanny Plum?
Don't worry, she won't do any magic. She has to do everything the elf way.
I'm the wise old elf. Ahem. Magic always leads to trouble.
Well, I have to go. I'm being Nanny Plum for the day. Goodbye. Oh, I should have taken Nanny's wand away.
Don't worry. Nanny said she wouldn't do any magic.
I'll know if she does. My ears will wiggle.
So, what does the wise old elf do all day?
He has a list of jobs. He starts with the toy factory.
Hello, everyone. I'm the wise old elf.
Don't worry, it's just for today.
Oh, I see. Well, wise old elf, the gloop machine is broken. Can you fix it?
No problemo. Time for a bit of magic.
My ears are wiggling. Nanny is doing magic.
Hello?
No magic!
All right. Keep your hair on.
Nanny, you're the wise old elf today, remember?
Oh, yes. How would he fix the gloop machine?
He'd probably just kick it.
OK.
The packaging machine isn't working.
Do you want me to kick it?
Yes, please, wise old elf.
The paint machine needs fixing.
Oh, my foot's beginning to ache.
Ah, wise old elf.
I'm Nanny Plum today, Your Majesty. Do you have Nanny's list of jobs?
List of jobs? I don't think she has one.
Nanny isn't one for lists.
Why not start by washing my socks?
All right, let's go down to the washing room. Oh, these stairs are going up. But a moment ago, they went down.
Yes, it's magic. The stairs change all the time.
The rooms get bored, so they move around.
The toilet was on the roof once.
Yes, that was fun.
But how do I get down to the kitchen?
You ask the stairs to go down.
Stairs go down.
You have to say the magic word.
What magic word? Abracadabra?
No, please.
Oh, please go down. Thank you. Right, let's get these dirty clothes into the washing machine. How do I turn it on?
It's a magic washing machine. You have to talk to it.
OK. Washing machine, wash the clothes.
Say the magic word.
Oh, please.
No, abracadabra.
Oh, abracadabra. Goodness, this is harder than I thought it would be.
Right then, what does the wise old elf do now?
Next on the list, the elf school.
Good morning, children.
Where's the wise old elf?
Today, I'm the wise old elf. Ahem. Magic always leads to trouble. So, what's today's lesson?
We've been building a robot. You can ask him anything.
OK, where am I?
You are on the moon.
That's not right, is it? Maybe ask louder.
OK. Where am I?
You are at the bottom of the sea.
How would the wise old elf mend it?
He'd probably disassemble the bias kernel, Boolean geek logic, Higgs boson quark, and then rewire the...
Even if I had the foggiest idea what you were talking about. Can you see me doing that?
No.
OK, magic time!
Dee-dee-da, dum-dee. Ah! My ears are wiggling.
Now, where am I?
You are here.
You can't get more accurate than that. Hello?
Nanny?
I know. Your ears are wiggling.
Which means you are doing magic. Stop it! Stop it now! I do not like magic. Now, Holly, what is my next job?
Magic school.
Oh. Good morning, children. I am Nanny Plum for today.
Good morning, Nanny Plum.
Today's magic lesson is magic always leads to trouble. So, don't do magic. The end.
Is that it?
Yes. Now, I think I'll have a little nap. So, this is Nanny Plum's bedroom. It's all flowers, bunnies and cushions.
Lovely, isn't it?
At least I can have a little sleep. Ah! It's so soft. It's not a bed. It's a giant pudding.
What's next?
The wise old elf has a little nap.
So, this is the wise old elf's bedroom. How could a room be more boring? Ow! That's not a bed. It's a plank of wood.
Wise old elf, please report to Elf Rescue.
Ugh. What now?
You have to sit here and wait for the red phone to ring.
If the red phone rings, you launch Elf Rescue and save people from deadly peril.
Are there biscuits?
Yes.
Ooh, goody.
Oh, how can a bed be so soft? Nanny! Oh, what is it now?
Nanny, I want a snack.
Nanny! OK, Your Majesty. Aha, jelly. Your snack, King Thistle.
Lovely. What is it?
Jelly.
Oh, that's magic jelly. We don't want a jelly flood.
Oh, there's not going to be a jelly flood.
But all it takes is someone to shout, magic jelly, more, more, more.
Who would be foolish enough to shout, magic jelly, more, more, more? Whoops!
Jelly flood!
Can somebody answer the phone? I'm busy eating biscuits.
Nanny, you're in charge.
Oh, all right. Hello, Elf Rescue here. It had better be something important.
I seem to have made a jelly flood. Can you rescue us, please?
Okie dokie. Elf Rescue a go. Launch everything.
Elf rocket, A-OK.
Elf plane, A-OK.
Elf helicopter, A-OK.
Thank goodness you're here, Elf Rescue.
A jelly flood isn't a job for Elf Rescue. It's a job for Nanny Plum. Magic time!
Thank you, Nanny. Being you for a day wasn't easy.
And it wasn't easy being you either. Ah, I'm Nanny Plum again.
And I'm the wise old elf.
Good. Everything is back to normal.
Hooray!
Can I celebrate by turning you into a frog?
Don't even think about turning me into a frog. Today's adventure starts at Mrs. Fig's magic school.
The Queen bakes cakes.
Hello, Mrs. Fig. Lovely autumn day, isn't it?
Yes, wise old elf. Only problem is the apples are starting to fall.
Wow, that was close.
So far, I've been lucky. They've all missed my magic school.
Oh, that one didn't miss.
Oh, dear. My poor magic school. Broken.
Well, you're a fairy. Can't you just mend it with magic?
No. Magic always leads to trouble.
You don't like magic, do you, Mrs. Fig?
That's right, Holly. I want to mend the school the normal, sensible, safe way by using a builder.
Well, you're in luck. I'm a builder, but it won't be cheap. We're going to need bricks, cement, roof tiles.
I know. We'll have a cake stall. The money we make from selling cakes will pay for the repairs.
A cake stall? It sounds fun. Let's tell everyone to get baking. Daddy! Daddy! An apple fell on Mrs. Fig's magic school. And now the school has a big hole in it.
Oh dear, that's a shame.
Mrs. Fig is asking everybody to bake cakes to raise money.
Bake cakes? Well, don't tell your mother about that.
About what, darling?
Mrs. Fig is running a cake stall.
Oh, how exciting. I'll bake some cakes.
Really? There's no need.
Mrs. Fig needs them today.
Then I better start straight away.
Oh, no.
What is it, Daddy?
Your mother is not very good at baking cakes.
Oh.
She bakes horrible cakes, and she gets very upset if anyone doesn't like them.
Dum-de-dum-de-dee-dee-doo. That's odd. Who's in my kitchen? The Queen! Baking cakes!
Yes, Nanny Plum. Would you like to try a cake?
Maybe later. Cakes! Cakes! The Queen's baking cakes!
I know.
We'll have to leave the country. Pack a bag, everyone.
The Queen's cakes can't be that bad.
They're worse than bad. They're...
Cake time! Who wants to try my lovely cakes? I've got rock cakes, fudge cake and gingerbread.
They look lovely. In fact, they look too good to eat.
You don't want to eat them, do you? You think they're horrid.
No. I can't wait to try them.
Have a rock cake.
Ow!
Did you just say ow?
No, I said oh.
Is it nice?
It's inedible. I mean, incredible. But maybe I'll save it for later.
Try the fudge cake.
Isn't it someone else's turn?
Don't you want my fudge cake?
Of course I do.
What do you think? Tasty?
Are you all right, Daddy?
My mouth is stuck.
What's he saying?
I'm saying my mouth is stuck.
Oh, I think his mouth is stuck shut.
That was horrific.
You think the fudge cake is too sticky, don't you? You hate it.
No, of course not, darling. It's, amazing.
Oh, good. Try the gingerbread. Dunk it in your coffee. That will make it all soft and yummy.
The coffee's just rolled off it. It's completely dry.
Take a bite.
You know, maybe I'll save this one for later too.
OK, well, I can't stand around chatting. I've got loads more cakes to bake.
Rock-hard rock cakes, super sticky fudge, waterproof gingerbread.
We'll have to warn the whole of the little kingdom. The Queen's baking cakes!
The Queen's baking cakes!
Oh, no!
I can't eat one of those cakes again.
No one can eat them and survive.
Hello! Cake time, everyone!
Yes, but you shouldn't have troubled yourself, Your Majesty. We already have lots of cake.
You don't want my cakes!
Oh, yes, we do.
You think they're horrible, don't you?
Of course we don't.
Oh, good then. I'll put them here. That should raise lots of money to mend your school, Mrs. Fig.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Maybe I should have used magic to mend the school. It would have been less dangerous.
Keep clear of the cakes. No one eat them.
Ooh, cakes.
Wait!
Yow! What kind of a cake is that?
It's a rock cake. Queen Thistle baked it.
Oh, the Queen baking again.
The fudge cake glues your mouth shut. And the gingerbread is waterproof.
Incredible! What can these things be made of? I want to do some tests on these cakes. This machine tests how strong things are. Let's start with something very weak, like this egg. The egg had a strength of 1. Now let's try a brick. The brick had a strength of 5. Now let's try the Queen's rock cake.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's reached 11.
11? Nothing has gone to 11 before. Stand back, everyone!
The cake broke the machine.
That cake is the strongest substance known to man.
The fudge cake stuck Daddy's mouth shut.
Let's test how sticky it really is.
Stop, wise old elf! Don't touch the fudge cake! You'll be stuck to it forever!
Okay, let's just say the Queen has created the stickiest substance known to man.
What about the gingerbread? Daddy dipped it in his coffee and it stayed dry.
Let's see how waterproof it is. Amazing! The most waterproof substance known to man.
These cakes must be locked away. They must never be eaten.
Not eaten, no. But maybe they can be used for something else.
I do hope I've made enough cakes. What if they need more for the cake stall?
Trust me, they won't want any more cake.
More cake, please.
Really?
Yes, as many as you can bake.
And fudge cake and gingerbread.
Oh, goody. They love my cakes. I'd better get baking.
Who's eating all these cakes?
Eating them? No one's eating them.
So why do you want more?
These cakes are the perfect building material. The rock cakes are super strong bricks.
We're gluing them together using the super sticky fudge cake.
And then the super waterproof gingerbread makes great roof tiles.
Amazing! But of course, you must never tell the Queen.
Never tell the Queen what? Oh, Mrs. Fig, you've mended the school, so you managed to raise enough money by selling my cakes.
Let's just say your cakes were a great help.
Yes, 3 cheers for Queen Thistle. Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip.
Hang on. These bricks look just like my rock cakes.
Yes.
And this cement is just like my fudge cake. It is my fudge cake.
Oh, no!
At least she hasn't spotted the roof.
And the roof tiles are my gingerbread. You didn't want to eat my cakes.
Well, they're not really for eating, are they, darling?
Not if you want to survive.
I thought Everybody liked my cakes, but nobody did. I wish I'd never baked a single cake.
But, Mummy, if we hadn't baked any cakes, we wouldn't have mended the school.
Holly is right. It's only because of your baking the magic school is fixed.
I suppose that's true.
Hooray for Queen Thistle!
Hooray!
In fact, we could do with some cakes to finish the chimney, if you don't mind baking some more.
Could you make some bricks for my house?
I want to build a patio. Do you do paving slabs?
Well, I suppose I could.
Do you do drain pipes?
Do you do MDF?
Everyone loves my mummy's cake.